Tonight we had a fantastic event with Favel Parrett, and it was wonderful to have book club people in Shearer's to talk about the most beautiful book that I've read this year called Past the Shallows. Now, can you tell me what gave you the idea to write this lovely story?
Sure. The idea really came from this sense of place, this the very south of Tasmania, this isolated, end-of-the-world, ancient, wild place that I knew as a child. So I grew up firstly in Victoria, but then we moved to Hobart, and then later on to the very south of Tasmania, and that place has really stayed with me. So when I started writing the book, that place was the main character, the first thing that came. And with that place came Harry and Miles, these two boys, and I followed their story in and out of order as it came.
Tell us about the process of writing this book. It's a little unusual, but it does work.
It worked this time, and I hope I can do it again. But I wrote out of order, and I didn't know the story. I knew a few things, but I didn't know how I was going to get to those things or what was going to happen. So it was really a process of following the voice of these boys, of Harry and Miles, and following their actions and what they were doing in this place. And it was frustrating at times, but really it was like a problem-solving exercise for me. And eventually it came together into this story.
And you've said in interviews that I've heard how important surfing is to you. Tell us when you started to surf, do you still surf a great deal, and is it an important part of your life?
It's massively important. I try to get in the water 3 or 4 times a week, and as any surfer will know, that's not always possible because you can have flat patches for weeks or
the other way.
Yeah,
yes.
We've had that this winter, both of those things. But I know I couldn't have written this book without surfing. I think it gave me a language. The language for this book, the language of the water, the way the tides wash in and out of this book. I knew that I wanted the water to be on every page of this book, even the pages that are set away from the water on the land. I wanted the water to be in the background, as it is when you live on the coast. It's always there, the smell, the sound, the changes that happen with it. You can feel it on your skin, the salt, the dampness in the air from the sea spray.
Well, reading the book, you can certainly hear, feel, almost touch the water. So you've accomplished that so well.
But I'm very lucky I started surfing. I didn't start till 10 years ago, so I haven't been surfing for that long, but I love it.
So do you have another passion or a pastime that you want to incorporate in your next novel?
I'm obsessed with Macquarie Island and the Southern Ocean. So I'm going to Macquarie Island in October and I'm really excited. But Macquarie Island's been an obsession with me since I was young. This kingdom of birds in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of this wild ocean that I heard about when I was young. And it has penguins, as we know, and seals, but it's a magic place.
Even more desolate than the southern part of Tasmania.
Yeah. So, but the Southern Ocean is a passion for me, and I could talk about it all day, and I'm in love with it. It's my ocean. I'm claiming it.
Thank you so much, everybody that was here tonight. Was absolutely absorbed listening to you, and we look forward to your next novel, and hopefully you'll come back to Shearer's. Thanks so much.
I'd love to come back to Shearer's. Thank you so much for having me.
Pleasure.